Hello, this is Hutch Morrone. I'm a real estate agent in the Atlanta area with Keller Williams First Atlanta. I have been doing this about 6 years now. Love what I do, love helping people move forward. You want to buy a home? I help you buy a home. You want to sell your home? I help you sell your home. I try to make it fast and painless, very transparent, and very interested in helping you meet your goals. So I get a lot of questions from the field, and it occurred to me that those questions are probably the same questions that you might have, right? So I get questions from my clients and friends and other real estate agents, and in answering those questions, it occurred to me, why not share them with you all? So here I am to share. So the question we're going to address this evening is, what is going on in Alpharetta as far as the market goes? What's going on with all these multiple offer situations? I've had friends that have been trying to buy a home for a few months now, and they keep getting beat out. So let's take a look. What you see on your screen here is basically year-to-date 2020 active listings. You can see there's residential detached homes, Alpharetta, and I'm going to change this price point to, let's say you're a first-time home buyer and you are hoping to buy a home for you and your family, or your soon-to-be family, for between $200,000 and $300,000 in this area. Now Alpharetta, right? So this is the beginning of the year here, and you can see that just over 15 homes, January 17 to be exact, January, pretty slow month. We have a little bit of a spike here in inventory due to COVID, and then we go down to the post-summer, what is traditionally our peak, and you can see that coming out of the summer, we're down to about 10 listings. So as you can imagine, big city like Alpharetta, north of Atlanta, and 10 homes available for 200 to 300. You can imagine that sometimes these homes that are on the market are the homes that, for one reason or another, people aren't attracted to. Generally, that has to do with price versus condition and area, but Alpharetta being a pretty highly rated school districts all over Alpharetta, and pretty highly sought after area in general, right? Most of Alpharetta, it's likely a price versus condition situation for these homes that are on the market. What we're seeing is the first weekend a home comes to market, it draws multiple offers if it's in good condition and priced correctly, and it's under contract within a day or two. So, and that's been my experience with my listings too. We have some pricing strength, so we take advantage of the pricing strength. However, at the end of the day, you still have to price fairly, and then let the market decide. If you're a little too low, they'll push the purchase price of your home up. If you're spot on, you'll draw multiple offers right around the purchase price you were asking for, so the list price. So that is 10 homes this month, October, right now, in the Alpharetta area. So let's adjust our search a little bit, and what's happening in Alpharetta, 3 to 400. Okay, 3 to 400,000. What are we looking at? Okay, so right now, as opposed to 10, we've got 35 of those available. And again, for the Alpharetta area, 300 to 400 is still buying you something more equivalent to a starter home, right? But we have a little bit more availability. And just to make the point solid, let's look at 400 to 500. I'm going to drive home my point here. So we go to 10 to 35 and to 45. So you can see as your price point increases, there is more and more availability. Generally speaking, we see less and less multiple offers at the higher price points as we have more inventory, and homes generally on the market a little longer at the higher price points than they are at the lower price points, where anything in good condition that's priced right pretty much goes in that first weekend. So what can you do about that, though? What can you do about that? There is a lot of science, right? And then, in the processes, how do you craft an offer that's attractive to the seller without breaking the bank? And then there's an art form, right? There's reading kind of the signals in and around the property, knowing the area, and adding in kind of some of the nuances that area or that seller may require to meet their needs. A lot of it just involves having an active agent who's local and knowledgeable about the local area. That's what's really going to help you win the day. So if you're outside the Alpharetta area, I know I focused on Alpharetta tonight, but if you're outside the Alpharetta area, like Woodstock, Suwannee, Johns Creek, Roswell, right? Feel free to reach out to me. So again, my name's Hutch Morrone, Morrone. I make it very easy to find myself online, so you can easily Google Hutch Morrone and find my number, or there's a link in this descriptor of the description of this video, and makes it easy for you to click on the link. Takes you to a website where you can just leave your questions, some information for me to get back to you, as well as your questions, and I'll get back to you. So if you want to know what's going on in your local area, I'm happy to either get on a video conference call with you and discuss, or I'll just make you a quick video and go over kind of the stats like I did here and kind of show you. So in general, this is a big positive for sellers. You're kind of maximizing the price you can sell out. And for buyers, I wouldn't despair from the standpoint that if it's done right, your offer's crafted correctly, we can get you in, right? We'll get you into a home. And then the other thing is, as far as the future of real estate goes, I have no crystal ball, but generally speaking, when we see inventory this low and there's not enough new construction to keep up with the demand either, you have a situation where there's kind of higher demand. So you do get in now, you can be looking at a pretty good future as unemployment continues to come down. And we can talk more about the macroeconomics, in person, but generally what we're seeing is unemployment's coming down. Most people who are out buying homes are feeling pretty secure in their jobs as it is. Baby boomers retiring are causing a trend of our older millennials, Gen X, Gen Y. They're getting promoted, higher incomes, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of positives going on in our economy. And therefore, with the low inventory levels, the higher incomes, lower inventory levels should continue to be a driver behind elevating prices. And especially in areas like Alpharetta, where the school districts are rated highly in the areas in demand. And that goes for most of Roswell, Johns Creek, and those kinds of areas as well. So hope that helps you out. And again, if you want to talk, 678-551-4721, Google me or click the link in the description. Hope to talk to you again soon.